When I traveled to India in 2014 from Dubai to vote during the elections, I had very clear agenda in my mind. I wanted a government which was clean, which was non-corrupt, which had a leader of integrity. I wanted a stable government, and I wanted development. That was part of it. That was 50% of what I wanted. And 50% I wanted a government which was assertively Hindu, which would take into account the wishes of the majority community and would work for them and would basically ensure that their long pending demands were being met. It's almost 5 years now, and people keep asking me, so what do you think about the government and its performance? I say that when I voted, 50% of my vote was for development, was for projects, was for a non-corrupt India, and that 50% has been met brilliantly. I see that train stations are cleaner, I see that toilets are being built in villages, I see that people in villages are getting gas cylinders, and I'm not saying it just sitting in Pune. I have traveled a lot in India, in states like Chhattisgarh, in Jharkhand, in Madhya Pradesh, in Tamil Nadu, in Karnataka, and everywhere I have seen that the lowest of the lowest people getting the benefits of development. In my own neighborhood, everybody I know now, including my domestic help, people who work in the gardens, they all have bank accounts, they all get paid digitally, and this is a change that I've actually seen happen over the past 4 years. I'm not an economy expert, so I cannot talk about macro stuff, but I have seen changes on micro level. I have seen that people's lives have been changed for the better. I have seen people getting benefited from Ayushman Bharat recently when I went to Jharkhand. I have seen in Baiga tribal areas, even in remote villages, really small tribal huts, a woman went and took me to her kitchen to show me her new gas cylinder, and she was very proud of it. And she said, "Ye Ujjwala ke wajah se mila hua hai." So that has been done. Now people ask me, but what about the Hindu agenda? What about the temple? What about Article 370? What about, all the issues that everybody is talking about? And to tell you honestly, I see that in this particular matter, there is lots of work that needs to be done. But I have faith that this government is the only government, and Modi ji is the only leader who probably can do it in the next term. And any day I will take a stable government with a firm leader, with a clear majority over a ragtag coalition of people who are together only for selfish motives, and see the quality of people who are against Modi ji. I always say that judge Modi ji not by his friends but by his enemies. See who is hating him, you will get your answer. We talk about Hindu terror. What is Hindu terror? Hindu terror is a lie that the Congress concocted. There was nothing like that on ground. If you see the pictures of Sadhvi Pragya Thakur and Colonel Purohit, it will make your heart break. Recently in a TV interview, whatever Sadhvi Pragya narrated, what she had to undergo, is all thanks to Congress. I know that our public memory is very short and we tend to forget and forgive very easily. But please remember that if it could happen to them, it could happen to anybody. If we want a strong Hindu agenda, if we want our rights as a community to be respected, it is this government that we need to elect in, and it is this government that we need to pressurize. I am very clear about that. So in that sense, I would say that on the development front, Modi government has done a really good job. On the economy front, I am not qualified to talk about it, but I have seen people's lives changing on a micro level. And on the Hindu agenda front, a lot needs to be done, yes, but for that also, we need this government back in power. I am very, very clear about that.